Hey guys, it's Liam Caddison here, and we are reacting to episode 5 of the 100 season 7. I may as well call this like timey-wimey Thursday, because I'm already dealing with another show that's dealing with timey-wimey shenanigans, and this certainly is the case, with everyone being separated and the time dilation differing from every planet, so we are to believe, with on Sanctum, we have one side of things, and then Clark and co, they've left, gone on to a snowy planet. They were supposed to leave with Gaia, who's gone to a different planet for all we know. And then we've also got, like, Hope, Gabriel, and Echo going to Bardo to rescue Bellamy. God knows how much time has passed for him. So it's all a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. But, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Last week's episode got pretty dicey, especially with Echo. Yeah, there were some quite divided opinions regarding what Echo did, but yeah, I'm really excited to see what does happen in this episode. I'm not sure what side we're going to focus on, because I don't think one episode's going to contain, like, all 5 sides of the story, especially given a 40-minute mark. So I'm really excited to find out what's going to be happening in this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of season 7 of the 100. Let's go. I love me some Octavia kicking ass. There we go. That's what I was expecting. Some kind of barricade. Otherwise, this would be the weakest prison system in the world. Wow.
Welcome to Bardo.
Can I take your order?
We are the keepers of the light. Russell Prime is a being of divine love, yet you keep him in chains. Like one of the prisoners who pollute our home with.
And I am the Senate.
All any of us wants is peace. Russell wants that too.
We had peace before you arrived, and we won't rest until we get back everything
You
you
had
stole
body
from us.
snatchers. This is really pushing their look to Indra, testing her.
1 per hour. We try to take the tavern, and we all die at once.
Fine. But the others better come back soon, because I'm getting tired of being the hero.
I'm not getting tired of seeing you be the hero. It warms my heart. We've come a long way. Bardo. I'm loving this kind of, like, telltale sign of where are we.
Octavia, please don't struggle. Memory capture uses a laser-guided neural interface. If you're not careful, it could lobotomize you.
Oh, shit.
She doesn't even understand what that means.
Oh my god, you?
Get on with it.
Sir, with
Damien
all due respect, we do things a certain way.
Well, this is routine.
Relation, Trey? Really? Don't you think that's a tad excessive? A kid.
How? What?
Are you out of your mind? Get out of my way!
Murphy, that is fucked up.
The rest of the children come with me.
Murphy.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Exactly. Tell it. Spill the tea, Murphy. I love him.
Open the door.
Pillar 3 is rejoice, not restore.
Ah, yeah,
And
testing.
we will. When we watch you burn.
I'll survive.
I hate these people.
Tell me about this John Murphy.
I need to get back to her. I'm begging you.
I have my orders.
He seems to be a bit conflicted. Like, he has to follow these orders, but I think inside lies a heart of gold.
I'll cooperate. Leave her out of your report.
It's lucky for the people on Bardo. They're getting they're binge watching the 100 in the span of 40 odd days.
Sorry, it's just... You're amazing.
I'm a killer.
But you never made a sound because you knew that if they found you, they'd punish Bellamy and kill your mother.
Damn.
You're not a killer.
It takes a few days to know her inside out.
He's gonna help us save Hope.
Time is of the essence as well. But he owes her. Hope, it is Hope.
It's you.
You can enter this code into the stone there. It'll pull her across the bridge remotely. You won't remember each other, but at least you'll be alive. So
Yeah.
we need to tattoo her code onto your back.
Then she
If you're
will...
right, she won't remember what it means.
One problem at a time, okay?
There we
have
go.
to do this now.
This is all leading to when she returned.
Thank you.
Of course.
For your own good. It can't look like you helped us.
Ah, that's true. You'll have to take some beatings. Especially from someone you idolized.
May we meet again.
When you meet again.
Mother will be so proud.
I love you, little one.
Oh.
Don't ever forget it.
Octavia, you need to go.
Back home.
Because of that,
So they weren't
lost
allegiance.
their last great war.
There was a stone on Earth.
That same enemy is coming after us. But in the light of the shepherd, we will not lose.
So, these, it's not within a nearby constellation. It can...
Didn't tell us everything. We should go.
Where's Hope?
Oh no.
Before getting captured.
The key.
Roll up her sleeve, see what's wrong.
Touch me, and I won't do your bidding.
I think you will. Your mother's life depends on it.
And that is not a weapon we gave you. It's a tagging device.
This is what happens when you
But she's
value
gonna
individuals above the
stab
collective.
It's called love,
Octavia
you
with.
son of a bitch. It's why Dev turned.
I want Clark Griffin back here unharmed. The shepherd is counting on you.
What about the girl? Hope. She's clearly a threat.
Once her job is done, terminate.
You can leave Hope alone.
Had to find the right dress.
You did?
My. What foolish little lambs you are.
Oh no, I don't like where this is heading, especially with who he is.
Want is for
Indra, what's wrong?
I've heard that before.
Yeah, she knows. She knows the shit. She, it's all coming out.
Now go home and pray on your sins.
Good show.
Oh.
Be like tree chopper on you, Loga. I might not be able to kill you, but I can make sure when I do, you don't come back.
Oh.
For the pain.
They're gonna, yeah, they're gonna.
Let me feel it. Forever.
Holy shit! Yeah, they're gonna extract the thing. I mean, you can tell right now with that look, he's like, I will remember this. So I do worry for Indra, but...
Her brother is here. I need her to talk him down.
Hell!
No one else has to die.
Ooh. No, no! Whoa. And that was 7 days ago.
Levick? It's not him.
Or Deacon
This is really messed up. Mel!
Hey, big brother.
Let her go.
No, I'll be okay.
No way. Not without you.
I do the shepherd's bidding for all mankind.
Whoa. What's he? Mel? No. He jumped through. Don't give me this shit.
Time's up. They know we're here.
Echo, I'm sorry about Bellamy, but we need to take him as a hostage.
Oh shit! Ooh.
Echo?
I don't blame her. But I don't think he's dead.
No, Echo, no, we need him.
Holy shit! No, I don't believe he's dead. I don't believe for a single second that he's dead. Because this is the thing, it doesn't feel like it. Especially with the fact that his body wasn't dead. I mean, yes, there is the idea that he evaporated like the other guy and the blood could have been his. But it could have been the guy who threw the grenade. I don't know. I don't think that's how they do it. I mean, if there's anything they need to not just the fact that they need to learn from Lexa, because that was the weakest death of that was a weak ass death for someone so magnificent. So they wouldn't pull that same trick twice. And it just feels off. So I don't think he's dead. I'm in denial, and I will be in denial until I see Bob again. So, and it will happen because I don't believe it. Not a single second. Don't even try anything like that. I'm not having it. Yeah, this was a really good episode. I just thoroughly enjoyed this so much. It was very good at a few things being tied up in this episode, especially in terms of Levitt's involvement and how he was a big influence to some of the things that's been happening in the past few episodes. But not only that, but I'm hoping that this episode also, I feel like this episode kind of it kind of like explained things a bit more easier for people who might be a bit confused with the time dilation. Like, I don't think there's much time dilation, if any, for Bardo to Sanctum, because 30 days prior to the present day, Octavia was sent came back from the anomaly and reunited with Gabriel, which lasted until episode 13, and that was like 7 days ago, because episode 1 of this season picked up right from the events of the last episode of season 6, so it wouldn't be that long, would it? I guess. So yeah, so I don't think there is much time dilation, but it's still a bit timey-wimey, isn't it, with the fact that Octavia has aged, 10 years? And I guess she's older than Bellamy, I'm imagining. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure how old Bellamy was exactly when Octavia was born. I can't remember, but she wouldn't be 80 years ahead of Bellamy in terms of age and whatnot. So yeah, but still, I feel like this made I really loved the visuals as well, in terms of the text coming up, like Bardo, so and so days earlier, all that jazz. I thought that was a very nice touch. So yeah, but what an episode. I really, well, first off, bloody Damien Dark. I had a worry that he would be the shepherd that he was greatly talked about, because I know Neil has played a main villain for CW show before with Damien Dark and Arrow, so easily you could allot him into the main villain for like this season, but it seems like he is, if anything, a second to the shepherd, because he was speaking to him as if he was in the third person when he was giving that speech to the disciples, which also revealed that there was an anomaly stone on Earth. So it just makes me think with Gaia, because she's been separated from everyone. And if she's not going to be on the snow planet, what planet is she going to be on? Like, just what, she just gets thrown back onto Earth? That would be absolutely disastrous, but no. It's really interesting to acknowledge the fact that Earth had an anomaly stone as well, and yeah, that was a bit surprising, considering I thought like this region that we're in right now, in terms of the I guess the universe, would have, if anything, anomaly stones closely associated to each other, not like something that's on, if anything, the far end of the universe. I feel so, yeah, but yeah, Bellamy, I don't think he's dead. I'd be surprised if anyone would think of him as dead, but there are those parallels to when Bellamy thought that Octavia died in season 4, and Bellamy cried for Octavia, and right here, right now, with Octavia crying for Bellamy, but he's not dead. I mean, the gateway was even open, so Bellamy could easily just hop through, and like as soon as that guy was about to get his grenade, he would be like, nope, and then dive through to the to Sanctum. So it's just gonna be shitty, isn't it? Because he's gonna arrive in Sanctum, he's gonna miss out on Clark, isn't he? Because why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? So yeah, but speaking of Sanctum, I want to touch up a bit about that before we get back to Bardo. Indra, bloody hell, I just love her. Like, first she suspects that she knew who what was going on, and I think given that Clark and Co are off on another world, she was the only person to suspect that Russell is not who he is, because Murphy and Amori, they're not associated that heavily to Grounder law, whereas of course Indra is. And yeah, as soon as he said kneel or die, she was like, oh no. So yeah, but yeah, first she suspects that, which is great, and I'm loving that we're getting a lot more Indra this season, because she was barely there last season, so I'm glad that we're getting a lot more of her this season. But not just that, but that brutality from her when she decided to remove the mind drive from, I guess, Shadeheader now, so that he doesn't return ever again, so he has no source really to retreat towards or whatever, because I feel like whilst it's not going to totally eradicate Shadeheader, he's consumed the mind that once belonged to the guy that Russell took, because yeah, we have to we have to remember it's ironic. Whilst that might not be the case, whilst you can't get rid of Shadeheader yet, at least he has no source to back himself up towards now, I guess. So they've took care of that problem. And not just that though, but Indra was like, no, we're not having him on anesthetic, let him feel it, like for Abby. And I just thought that was really incredible from Indra. But not just that though, it wasn't just Indra that was making me very, very impressed on Sanctum. Murphy as well. Of course, things didn't go according to plan, because the faithful peeps, they sussed him out of being a phony, with the fact that Trey, I think he was called, yeah, he started hearing the concerns of other people, thinking about that Murphy isn't who he says he is to them. And so he tested Murphy, and Murphy fell for the trap, and yeah, but before then, lecturing the people for compromising their morality just so this shitty leader can escape captivity it was just really good, because they were like, I was appalled at the idea that they were going to like kill children. Also, they could essentially get their own way, all so that Russell can be free. And it was really glorious to see him just be like, you should be ashamed of yourselves, and just to see how far Murphy has come. It was just really, really amazing stuff. So I really have to applaud Murphy for his for how he did handle the situation before things didn't go in favor for him. But at least he's alive for now. I say for now because this is the final season and you never know who's going to survive. Or I mean, I imagine there's going to be a few people who think that this is it for Bellamy. But nobody, no death. Anomaly thing was open. And the only other guy apart from Bellamy in the blast zone was a red shirt. So yeah, I think it's kind of obvious of what's happened, in my opinion. And like I said, they're not going to pull the same shit twice by, like, it doesn't feel it. Like I said, it doesn't feel like, okay, well, if they're going to kill Bellamy off, this is not the way they're going to do it, because you have to be a bit more cautious regarding characters and their survivability this season, because this is the final season, and there's, like, I mean, what this show, it's never had a problem killing characters that we've loved, but I feel like the stakes are raised even higher for everyone this season. And this might have people a bit anxious regarding, okay, is Bellamy going to survive? But like I said, I don't think that's the case. So, and they wouldn't pull the same shit with Lexa by giving him a lame death like they did to her. So, yeah. But yeah, that was happening on Sanctum. We didn't get any update regarding Clark and Co. as they are trying to find the Anomaly Stone, as well as Gaia. So yeah, but we did get an update regarding what was happening with Bardo, with Octavia, with Hope on 2 occasions, because we saw Hope before she reached Sanctum, and Hope, I guess, in the present day, who's aged 4 years, or 5 years, near enough, because I think the timer on that prisoner from last week was like 4 years, 10 months, so near enough 5 years. But either way, no, they were already there for like a month, weren't they? So yeah, it was around 5 years. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, it was just really good seeing how things matched up in terms of Octavia returning to Sanctum in episode 8, I think it was, of season 6, when she went through the anomaly and then she came back without Dioza to Gabriel's company. And not just that though, but also finding out about who gave her the code, as well as the message, because it came from the same person, Levitt, who is an amazing person. I just love him, and he's got to survive, because if not, there will be riots. No, he was really amazing. I really love how understanding he was of Octavia. In a matter of days, he did binge watch the 100 rather than, the slower rate. So yeah, but that was it. Like, he was going through the memories, and it was like he was like talking about it was like some of the dialogue was like, okay, well, I'm fanboying of the 100. He was literally like someone who was binge watching the 100 by going into Octavia's mind and pulling memories. So he was analyzing that, and even in a matter of days as well. So yeah, but at the end of the day, he did understand Octavia, and not just that though, but whilst he has to follow orders, he has a heart of gold as well, which was really understandable. And like I said, Levitt was a very decent dude. He was very understanding, very wholesome. So, and of course, most importantly, he helped out the good side. So he did have some kind of morality complex, but does live on that worry, which is completely understandable, because as we know, the disciples, they're not really the most pleasant people, are they? So yeah, but it was great for him to to be of helping hand. But yeah, this was really good. I do feel like Echo's, because last episode we had a decisive moment from Echo, which is, like I said, which I said at the beginning, it kind of split opinions. And she acted out in rage, which is understandable. I mean, in her eyes, Bellamy died, but there is the case that, well, as I said, he could have jumped through the no body, no death, right? But also, the memory thing could be manipulative. It could. I'm not. I'm sure it can orchestrate memories to pacify anyone, such as incoming disciples. It can to lure them onto the shepherd's side. The machine might modify memories to kind of pacify them and join the right side of history in their eyes. So that's what they might be doing in terms of, that's what might be happening with Octavia. And I just gotta say, that was really heart-aching when she was in such a numb state with that machine where she was like, don't be, like, of course she had to think one constant thing to not cause a hemorrhage in her brain, but it was still very heartbreaking. If the tears weren't evident, the dullness in her voice and how monotone it was very heartbreaking stuff. So yeah, but like I said, I can understand why Echo lashed out. She does love Bellamy so much, and I think that is evident enough. But I do feel like, especially when Hope and Gabriel told her we have to bolt, or we have to save him, should I say, and get out of here. The guy that was operating on Octavia, I'm talking about, the guy that you can't kill, she killed him anyway. So I do feel like there's going to be some kind of ramifications to Echo's actions. I don't know. I just feel like 2 episodes in a row, Echo's acted out rashly against Gabriel's commands, and there's going to be some kind of fracture. So yeah, but we will wait and see about that one. But I do understand why Echo lashed out, because they've just killed the person that she loves in her eyes. So yeah, even though I don't believe it, and I'm sure many people who are watching this reaction can agree with me that Bellamy's not dead. Because if so, then that would be absolutely stupid in terms of a way to go out, especially of someone of Bellamy's stature. But yeah, we'll see what's going to be happening with Bellamy next episode, or episode 7, because this is episode 5. They might leave it an episode or 2, because I know Bob Morley's was taking a bit of a break when season 7 begun production, and B, to keep the suspense there as well. So yeah, they might leave it an episode or 2, but one thing I'm certain of, Bellamy isn't dead. So yeah. But this was episode number 5 of season 7 of The 100. Enjoyed it so much. Loved the explanation to tying up some loose ends, as well as developing Octavia a bit more. And I loved that scene in the beginning where Octavia broke out of the Bardo base, and just classic Octavia. You loved to see it. But yeah, I thought this was a really good episode. It was really good, explaining some things that happened in the later stages of season 6, especially regarding the anomaly, as well as the intrigue to getting Clark, because of course Octavia was needed. So that Anders, I think he was called, he wanted more intel regarding Clark, because she's the key. So yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what does happen in the next episode of The 100. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Mickey Pizza channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!